If you're looking for real ways to make extra money, you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know, so stick around until the end. Let's get started.
Welcome to the Explainer. Okay, today we are unlocking what honestly feels like an absolute cheat code for e-commerce. We're going to break down exactly how you can make money simply by typing prompts, generating AI images, and turning those into a fully hands-off merchandise business. If you've ever dreamed of selling online, but the thought of buying boxes of t-shirts and manually taping up orders in your living room sounded totally exhausting, you are definitely in the right place.
So let me ask you, do you want to build an online store selling physical products using absolutely nothing but your computer? Seriously, we're talking zero inventory, no manual printing, and definitely no annoying runs to the post office. Your only job in this entire process is just to create the images and the designs. Literally everything else is handled for you behind the scenes.
Here's our playbook for today. First, we'll cover the hands-off model itself. Second, we'll dive into niching down and smart prompting. Third, bringing those designs to life. Fourth, setting up your actual shop. And finally, attracting customers using social media.
All right, let's jump right into part one, the hands-off merchandise business. The secret sauce making this entirely possible is print on demand, or POD. Basically, this is a brilliant fulfillment method where products, things like t-shirts, mugs, or pins, are printed and shipped by a third party only after a customer actually places an order. You literally never buy inventory up front. Your main job is simply to create the cool designs, upload them, and just let the system handle the rest of the heavy lifting. Just imagine this perfectly automated path for a second. Step 1. You generate an awesome AI design. Step 2, you upload that design to a print-on-demand platform. Step 3, a customer loves it and places an order. And Step 4, the printing company actually makes the physical product, ships it directly to the buyer, and you just collect the profit margin. You never even touch a cardboard box. It's a direct, seamless pipeline from your laptop screen straight to earning royalties. Which leads us to Section 2, niching down and prompting smart. Look, making real money in this space isn't just about generating random, pretty AI art and hoping it sticks. It's about targeting specific, highly passionate buyers. You need to pick an audience that already throws money at merchandise. Think about those incredibly dedicated subcultures, pet lovers like dog moms, intense occupations like teachers or nurses, hobbies like fishing or gaming, or even just people who love funny, relatable quotes. A generic AI picture just won't sell nearly as well as a mug that feels literally tailor-made for a highly caffeinated, stressed-out teacher. And the real money isn't in just mashing the keyboard. It's in using a precise prompt formula engineered specifically for product design. By carefully combining your subject, the visual style, colors, composition, your print requirements, and the specific product type, you practically guarantee a usable, print-ready image right out of the gate. This is going to save you hours of frustrating trial and error. Let's actually look at this exact formula in action. Take a prompt like this. Cute golden retriever wearing sunglasses, retro vintage style, bold outlines, centered composition, transparent background, high contrast, suitable for t-shirt and mug printing. Notice those absolutely crucial keywords in there. A print design has to be bold and super easy to read at a glance. And specifying transparent background, that is the absolute magic phrase. It ensures your design is ready to be slapped onto apparel immediately without leaving some awkward white box around it. Okay, but before you generate a single image, you need to hear this absolute non-negotiable rule. Seriously, listen up. Do not use protected intellectual property. Stay far, far away from Disney characters, Marvel heroes, famous logos, celebrities, or trademarked catchphrases. Trying to sell a ripped-off anime face or a sports team logo is the absolute fastest way to get your listings ripped down and your account permanently banned. Keep it 100% original, folks. Moving right along to Section 3, bringing those designs to life. So AI image generators will usually give you a picture with a solid background anyway, like, say, a massive white square behind that cool dog design you just made. Well, you obviously can't just print a big white square on a black t-shirt, right? So the absolutely critical intermediate step here is removing that background. You can use a super simple tool like Canva or a quick website like remove.bg to instantly strip away that background with literally a single click. It leaves you with a clean, finished, print-ready design. It honestly works like magic.
Next up, you have to show potential customers what the physical product will actually look like in the real world. And since you don't have the item in your hands, you rely on mock-up websites. We're talking powerhouses like Placeit, Canva, Smart Mockups, and Kittl. Placeit, for example, is amazing. It lets you drop your design straight onto stunning lifestyle photos of real models wearing your t-shirts or holding your mugs in a cozy coffee shop. You get gorgeous, professional product photography without ever touching a real camera.
Which perfectly cues up section 4, setting up your shop.
Once your gorgeous mockups are ready to go, where do you actually host these products so people can, hand over their money? Well, if you're beginners starting with a budget of absolutely $0, the best platforms are Redbubble and TeePublic. They're entirely free to join, require literally zero website building skills, and they handle everything. Later on, when you want to level up your income, you might look at combining Printify with an Etsy storefront or trying to get accepted into Amazon Merch on Demand. Those definitely have a higher ceiling for passive income, though they do require a tiny bit more setup work. Now, here is a really powerful pro tip to multiply your efforts on these platforms. Create collections, not just single, lonely designs. If your niche is dog lovers, you don't just make one single shirt. You build out an entire product line. A funny dog mom shirt, a golden retriever dad mug, a rescue dog's tote bag, a dog and coffee sticker. From just one single niche idea, you can easily snowball that into 50 to 100 individual product listings. It gives you massive volume and a much stronger presence in your store. And finally, Section 5, attracting customers on social media. So how do you actually drive free traffic to this newly created store? Well, Pinterest is highly recommended for this. Because honestly, Pinterest isn't really a social media platform. It acts way more like a visual search engine. When you consistently post pins showing off your lifestyle mockups with highly targeted gift titles, like, say, Funny Dog Mom Shirt Gift, that single pin can drive free, highly targeted traffic to your store for months or even years. You should really aim to post 5 to 10 mockup pins every single day just to build up that momentum. And what about short-form video on places like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts? Look, you don't need to be an entertainer or do silly dances. Just document the process. People genuinely love satisfying behind-the-scenes content. Post quick time lapses showing the prompt you typed, the AI generating the image, and boom, the final mockup. On Instagram, you can use carousels highlighting things like 3 gifts every dog mom will love. The proven formula here is providing 80% entertainment or value and only doing direct selling 20% of the time.
Okay, let's ground this in reality for a second. A typical shirt might pay you, say, $2 to $8 in pure profit royalty. If you have just a few designs up, well, you aren't going to make much. But think about the bigger picture here. Actually, scratch that, think about the math. If you build up a catalog of 100 designs and each one gets just 2 sales a month, you're suddenly making several $100s of totally passive income. The really successful sellers often scale up to 500 or even 1,000 designs. The absolute key to making this business work is volume and consistency.
To quickly summarize the recommended beginner tech stack, you're going to use ChatGPT or Ideogram for your AI images, Canva to quickly zap away those backgrounds, Placeit to generate stunning lifestyle mockups, and platforms like Pinterest, Instagram, and TikTok to drive all that glorious free traffic. Set a highly realistic goal for yourself right now. Spend your first 90 days focused strictly on building a catalog of 100 to 300 designs while posting content daily. The tools to build a global merchandise empire are literally sitting right inside your laptop right now, and they are virtually free to use. The old logistical barriers of buying inventory, manually printing, and shipping boxes are entirely gone. So the only real question left to ask yourself is what creative ideas are sitting in your head right now that AI could turn into a real, profitable physical product by tomorrow morning. Thanks for hanging out with me on The Explainer.
And that's a wrap. If you found this helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. It helps more people find this content. Subscribe so you don't miss our next video, and check out the one on the screen right now. It might be exactly what you need next. See you there.